Welcome to the Casino Insiders, and I'm your host, Deacon Kane. Well, how's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are doing good, and yes, I asked you how you were doing because that's the way I like to do things sometimes. But anyway, hope you're doing good. We got a few emails back in just a few days, so in regards to the influencers, so I'm going to go over that in a moment. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the postseason baseball picks. And of course, even before that, we're going to talk about our wonderful sponsor. That is Liquid Nitro Energy Drink, folks. You gotta love the Liquid Nitro Energy Drink. My favorite is the low carb OMG. That is the best one, and you are gonna love it. So, just want to let you know that Liquid Nitro Energy Drink, yes, again, that's Liquid Nitro Energy Drink. I just want to say, Sunday, Liquid Nitro Energy Drink coming your way. Anyway, just couldn't resist to get that out. And yes, I did it because I wanted to have a little bit of fun there. Anyway, let's get into this. All right, folks. This is going to be a crazy postseason. Here's why. Because the team that I dislike, hate, whatever you want to call it the most, is the number one seed in the NL. As you all know, I am a diehard Giants fan, so I can never, ever go for the Dodgers. So, here we go, folks. The way the games are playing out, you got the number one seed, who's the Dodgers. The number two seed is the Phillies. You've got the Brewers number 3, Padres number 4, Braves 5, and Mets 6. Okay, that's the National League. In the American League, you've got the Yankees number 1, the Guardians number 2. You've got Houston number 3. You've got the Orioles number 4. You've got KC number 5, and the Tigers number 6. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Let's start with the National League first. As we know, the byes are with the Dodgers and the Phillies, so they've got byes in the wild card round. Padres, Braves. Braves won they got lucky. They kind of backdoored it in. They lost the first game of their doubleheader yesterday, or earlier today, excuse me. It is 1 o'clock. So yesterday, technically, we're right there. Okay? And I think that the Padres have too much momentum going at this time. So therefore, I think that I am going to it's going to be a 3-game series. Braves will go down to the Padres. Padres will move on to the NLDS, and they will play the Dodgers. Okay? And as we all know, they kind of had a rough little time with the Dodgers, but that's okay because they're going to destroy them. Okay, next is Brewers versus the Mets. Now, the Mets frickin' did a phenomenal job winning the first game, and then you can tell that they kind of chilled, which basically dropped the Diamondbacks out. So with that being said, they go into Milwaukee in a way kind of hot. They have the potential and the opportunity for a huge upset here. I would love to see the Brewers go down. I'm going to say this is going to be another 3-game series. Mets beat Brewers, so Mets will play their division rival, the Phillies, in the NLDS. Now, as we all know, that's a 5-game series, and we'll go from there. So you've got 2 basically division series, which are actually division series. You've got the NL West versus the NL East. The NL Central is pretty much going to be done. Just saying that. Anyway, so you got Phillies, Mets, Dodgers, and the Padres. I'm going to take the Padres. Okay, Padres will be moving on in that series, but it will go 5 games. Dodgers do have the Padres number, but then again, it is playoff time, and the Dodgers do choke in the playoffs. So that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm attesting to. It's not 2020 where it was an asterisk season where they only played 12 games. So here we go. The next series is going to be Phillies, Mets. With the Mets being as hot as they are, I am going to take, the Phillies. So you're going to have Phillies versus Padres in the NLCS. Padres are playing some great ball, but I think that Phillies offense and Phillies defense is going to be too much, even though the number 1, number 2, and number 3 starter for the Padres, they are pretty strong right now. They've been strong the last half of the season. Padres did post the best record, but Phillies in 6. That's what I got. Okay. So Phillies move on to the World Series. Now we're going to do this. We're going to go to the AL wildcard game. You got Orioles versus Royals. You know, this is a Royals team that nobody expected to be anywhere close to the playoffs. And in my opinion, I think that the Royals may be the dark horse in the playoffs. The Royals are definitely the dark horse in the playoffs this year. I think they're even more of a dark horse than the Tigers. So I'm going to say it is going to be the Royals over the Orioles in 2 games. They're going to sweep them. Okay, folks, the American League. Let's go with, you've got obviously the Yankees are your number 1 seed. Guardians are number 2. You got Royals versus Orioles. God, say that 87 times fast. And then you've got Astros versus Tigers. So here we go. I think the Royals are the dark horse of the playoffs. Nobody expected them to sneak in. Don't get me wrong. Nobody expected the Tigers to sneak in as well. But the Royals, that was not expected. Period. Case closed. I don't care what anybody says. So I'm going to have the Royals take the Orioles in 2 games. Yeah, folks, they're going to sweep them. Okay. Now you've got the Astros versus Tigers. Tigers are playing the Astros. This is a complete and total surprise to me, but they were like the 2nd or 3rd best team in the second half of the season. So therefore, in my opinion, I think the Tigers are going to sweep the Astros. I don't care what anybody says. And you're going to have Tigers, Guardians, and then you're going to have Royals, Yankees. Okay? That's going to be your ALDS matchup. Now, the funny thing is this. Is Tigers Guardians. I mean, that's a league, interleague rival right there. I mean, that's a huge, did I say huge? Because I meant huge rivalry. You got Cleveland and Detroit. I love Cleveland's pitching, and their offense is on fire right now. Could this be the Cleveland Guardians? God, I can't stand saying that. I always want to say Indians, but the Guardians year, folks. Well, Detroit, your Cinderella story's up. I got the Guardians moving on to the ALCS. And then I've got, that is going to be in 6 games, by the way. And then I've got the Royals, Yankees. I think the Yankees are just too damn strong. I think their offense is too strong and their pitching's finally starting to wake back up again. So I'm going to take the Yankees. Now, everybody's expecting Aaron Boone to win the World Series, except for the Guardians, and the Royals, and the Orioles, and the Astros, and the Tigers, and all that. So, Guardians, Yankees. That's going to be a great series. With the Yankees being the number 1 seed, I think I'm going to take the Guardians. And this is what we're going to have, folks. Guardians in 5 games. Yes, 5 games, okay? So this is what we're going to have, okay? Guardians versus Phillies, okay? We are going to have a 7-game series, and the Guardians are going to win the World Series for the first time since like the 1300s, according to all these people that are flipping out. So I'm going to take the Guardians. All right? Guardians are your 2024 World Series champions, folks. that's what I got. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm sticking with. Okay? All right. Good. So football picks are going to be on my next broadcast. I'm kind of doing this one as a special one just because of the baseball playoffs. Let's see how we do. I have not got to the point to where I've even picked my picks yet, so that's why I'll do them here shortly, and then we'll get another show out for you. Okay? All right. Let's move on to all the interesting emails that I have gotten. Oh boy. Synergy Aider. Okay, Synergy Aider. You made a statement, and I don't know if this was supposed to be a question or a statement. But here we go. Synergy Hater. This is, okay, hold on, folks. Let me go back. Okay, this is in regards to my last week's show where the influencer in Vegas went to the two restaurants and charged up $29,000 in food. Brought their whole family, so on and so forth, which I don't know how many people that is, but I can't imagine, $29,000 in food. Is that place that expensive? I don't know. I do know the restaurant. I'm not going to say their names. It's actually two restaurants that they went to in one night to check them out, to see how they are, and then to do a review on them. Where they invited was the influencer, who I still have no idea who it is. I can't find it, so it's been taken off, or I'm just not smart enough to find it. Take your pick. So the influencer was invited to the restaurant, not 3, not 4, but to review it. Okay? And the influencer brought a crap ton, a shitload, whatever you want to call it, of family members. And they, had this bill of $29,000. Well, I had a few questions up there for you guys from last week. One was, should the entitled influencer not have to pay for a $29,000 bill? And then my next question is, or was the restaurant being greedy and trying to get away with not having to pay for free advertising, basically? Okay, so here we go. Now, Synergy ate her. Yeah, I know. It's a wonderful play on words. They obviously know who the Vegas influencer is, and this is their reply. So I'm not going to say it verbatim, but what I am going to do is I am going to just kind of give you a quick synopsis of what they said, because they went on for like 3 or 4 days in this email. Okay? It's actually kind of funny, but there we go. So in gist, they answered both questions. The number one was about the influencer. Okay? The influencer is giving these people, yes, and they said people, a great review. Now, and they should have accounted for the influencer getting free food. Okay? Here we go. So with the influencer getting free food, they should never have had to pay for it, because they should have given them a perfect best score that this influencer should have gave, or so on and so forth. So that should have never have happened, and go from there. So, this is how this went, okay? And that's why I'm trying to synopsisize this. I had to say that. Don't ask me why, I just did. So, that's cutting like a day and a half worth of email down. Now, they went on to the restaurant. And I'm going to make it quick. This is what they said. The restaurant should never invite an influencer because the influencer will always take advantage of the restaurant. And I went, whoa, whoa, whoa. You just completely and totally snubbed what you just said. So basically, you're saying X should be Y and XX should be XX. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting, and that's what I'm understanding, because they went off on another tirade on this, which I'm really going to synopsisize this because a lot of it was just repetitive and kept going back and forth with themselves about being repetitive, which, yeah, whatever. I don't get it. Okay, so Synergy Ader is basically saying they're both in the wrong. Okay, that's the basics on that. I want to be done with Synergy Ader because that is renting space in my mind for free. And as we all know, we shouldn't do anything for free, right, folks? Now, Jessie Jane, I don't know who she is. Sounds like a cute name. But she wasn't very cute either. And not picture-wise, but just in her statement. She said that the influencer has to be a worthless human being. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And so I kind of went back and I went, Jessie, why is this a worthless human being? And I was like, damn, what kind of a response am I going to get back? Sorry, I'm pulling this back up because the answer was classic. They said, why are these influencers thinking that they should get everything for free just because they are influencers? You know, these people allegedly think that they can make and break people, and to give any type of anything in regards to reviews, yes, any type of anything in regards to reviews, they should be grateful that this restaurant asked them to come to them. And to bring your whole family and charge up $29,000 worth of food. Yes, it's two restaurants. We all know that. So let's say $15,000 and $14,000 is absurdly ridiculous. These people should be sued by these two restaurants for basically walking out on their bill. They should press charges and expect these folks to write them a bad review. So I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive of a comeback. Can we sit there and say that we agree or disagree or agree to disagree? I don't know, folks. You guys tell me. What do you guys think in regards to that? Because I'm kind of sitting here going, I'm kind of an influencer, but then I wouldn't be that crude as to bring like 8,000 members of my family and charge up $29,000 worth of food and beverage and all that crap. Okay. She didn't speculate in regards to the restaurant. I'm still waiting on a reply in regards to that. So we'll see what happens there. Does everybody understand that? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Now I have one more. This is the quickest, best answer that I saw. And I don't know if the person doesn't like either of the people and they know who it is or what. But here we go. Are you ready? Fuck them all. They should all go fuck off. How dare they charge $29,000 for a goddamn meal? And how dare this person take advantage of that goddamn meal when there are millions upon millions of people starving in this world? What a bunch of assholes. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, I'm kind of laughing because I think that's the way a lot of people are feeling in regards to this. And it's just hysterical. I don't think I said the person's name because I can't remember that far back. But oh my God, that was awesome. I mean, let's be honest. If you're going to go full out, you might as well just blow it all up. Anyways, folks, as we all know, You guys don't know this yet unless you guys have been following my social media at thecasinoinsiders@gmail.com is nothing. Because you can't have an at on an at. Boy, I'm so excited right now. Sorry. At the Casino Insiders is our IG and our TikTok accounts, okay? If you want to send us an email, it's tocasinoinsiders@gmail.com, okay? Now, how many weeks, months, years have I been talking about getting out the Baccarat book, okay? Or Baccarat, but as some people will say. So, it is out. Mastering Baccarat, the ultimate guide. All right, it is out and it's phenomenal. If you have Amazon Kindle, please understand it is free. Not Amazon Kindle. If you have Kindle Unlimited, it is free. You can just go through and read through it. It is $9.99 as a paperback. Please order it. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think. I kept on getting more and more emails because I kept talking about it, about get your goddamn book situated. Come on, let's go, Deacon. So I got it done. I got it taken care of. And I know there's a lot of people interested because I probably got about, and I'm probably exaggerating, but 200, 300 emails in regards to, I don't understand Baccarat. Can you definitely get that book out? So on and so forth. So it's out. It talks about strategy. It talks about how the game is. It also talks about betting, talks about side bets, so on and so forth. Okay, everybody? I hope you guys all do great playing Baccarat after you read my book. So please, 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 you can go to www.thecasinoinsiders.com. Check out Deuces the Shop. Go say hi to Tick. He is my joker. So let's see what happens there. Don't forget to get your Drinking Around Fremont Street t-shirt. It's fall. Might as well. Anyway, you folks have a great night, great morning, great afternoon, great evening, all that kind of good stuff. Thanks for listening, and deuces!